Up to speed with the headlines here on Wake Up Central.
Each month on the 11th day, we bring you stories of Arkansans who are conquering cancer. October, National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And in our story this morning, you'll meet a small town Arkansas woman who heard the bad news that any cancer patient dreads and how she's sharing her story so that others like her will have the same fighting chance she was given.
I was coming up on my 40th birthday and I'd never had a mammogram.
Marcy Harrison is from New Hope, Arkansas. So when she chose to have her first mammogram, she had to travel a bit. But even before the appointment, she suspected something wasn't quite right. She'd casually noticed a strange feeling bump in her left breast.
It started on the left side, went to the right, and he said, "I'm going to go back over here to the left side." And I looked at him and I said, "You felt that, didn't you?" And he said, "Yes."
By the time she'd left the clinic, she'd had a biopsy. It would be days later before she could learn the results. Marcy is a single mom of two beautiful, active girls, Staley and Miley. She says the days passed like years, wondering, what if?
And I walk in the room, it's just me and the doctor, and he tells me, he said, "You do have breast cancer." And so I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, it's like you hit a brick wall.
Marcy's diagnosis was a type of breast cancer called triple negative, or HER2. Dr. Sindhu Malapati is part of the team at the UMS Winthrop P. Rockefeller Cancer Institute that guided Marcy through her treatment. Dr. Malapati says Marcy's cancer type accounts for roughly 10 to 15% of all breast cancers and has historically been thought of as a difficult one to treat.
Many years ago, like 15, 20 years ago, this was considered a very aggressive cancer. But with all of the developments, this is one of the kinds that have really good outcomes.
In Marcy's case, treatment included 6 rounds of chemotherapy before a surgeon performed a double mastectomy.
We're getting more and more specific. We're getting personalized with medicine. So we're tailoring treatments to the patient, to their genetics, to the cancer that they have, and not just in general.
Marcy now takes a maintenance medication meant to suppress hormones from feeding any cancer cells or allowing rapid regrowth. With her actual treatment journey over, she's now among the patients at UAMS who are given a Seed of Hope token to toss into a symbolic sculpture surrounded by a garden. While no woman wishes to battle breast cancer, Marcy can say with certainty now that something very good can come from something bad.
All these moments that I feel like sometimes we take for granted as parents that we get to experience with our children, it made me even cherish them even more.
And I learned a little bit about her daughters. She says one is pretty strong and doesn't show her emotions. The other wears them on her sleeve, and that they both took the news in different ways. But now she's on this maintenance medication. You can be on it anywhere from 5 to 10 years, depending on it, but it does suppress the growth of hormone-fed cancer.
Well, as you said earlier, too, she's got a rodeo season to watch pretty soon.
Oh, right. Yes, her kids are into that, and she is so excited for the upcoming season. I asked her, what's next for you? Do you have a birthday? Well, she's had a birthday, so now she is enjoying the season coming up.
Good, good, good.
And she's feeling like going to rodeo
She
season.
feels so
that's
wonderful.
the best
You can
part
tell
of it.
just by looking at her. Her hair is beautiful. It grew back out. Yeah.
Amazing.
So happy to see she's doing well.